Today, tens of thousands of runners took to the streets of Arlington, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. for one of America's most inspiring endurance events, the 50th Annual Marine Corps Marathon. They call it the People's Marathon, my friends, and everybody is out here today running. Everybody is out here bicycling. Everybody is out here cheering them on. There is no prize money. No professional elite field chasing glory, just ordinary people doing something extraordinary, conquering 26.2 miles of grit, heart, and purpose. Today we're out near the 19th mile of this 26.2 mile long marathon. Training for a marathon like this isn't just about running. It's about discipline, consistency, and heart. Most runners train for 4 to 6 months just to be able to do this, gradually building up to 40 or even 50 miles of running per week. Each week includes a long run, sometimes 20 miles or more, plus tempo runs to build stamina and hill workouts for power. This is Washington, D.C., my friends, and we are watching the 50th Marine Marathon. And because somewhere around mile 20, close to where we're at, the body starts to question everything. That's when runners hit what's known as the wall. Watch the faces. Watch the faces. You're going to find the wall. Muscles burn through glycerin stores. The brain fogs over, and each step feels like lifting cement shoes. But that's also where the marathon truly begins, my friends. Not with the legs, but with the mind. And through all this brain fog, all these burning muscles, you will still see a runner find their family in the crowd, run to them on the edge of the marathon, give them hugs and kisses, and then continue with huge smiles on their faces. And we are between mile 19 and 20. Crazy. These people are incredible. I am so impressed. They run with so much pride. Running 26.2 miles pushes the human body to its limits. Heart rates climb near maximum for hours. Body temperatures rise, often 2 or 3 degrees above normal. Muscles develop microscopic tears, and hydration becomes critical. Runners can lose, get this, 4 to 6 pounds of fluid through sweat in this 26.2 mile marathon. If you can't finish, it's usually because your body system are sending emergency signals: dehydration, overheating, cramping, or low blood sugar. The Marine Corps Marathon medical teams and aid stations are everywhere. The tents are everywhere, just for that reason. Safety always comes first. That being said, an incredible 96% of registered runners cross the finish line every year. That 4% who don't, my friends, they are still part of the story, because just stepping up to that start line, it takes courage. It takes courage in oneself. The Marine Corps Marathon isn't only for those who run. It's also about those who stand by them. Spouses, kids, parents, friends line the streets with handmade signs. Me, a complete stranger, yelling that they can do this, they can do this. Others yelling, "Go, Mom, run for Dad, you've got this." For many families, this race is a shared journey. Early alarms on training days, pasta dinners the night before long runs, and the emotional explosion at the finish line. Tears, hugs, medals, moments you will never forget seeing. Every medal earned today represents months, sometimes years of preparation, sacrifice, and heart. And because this event is organized by the United States Marine Corps, every mile carries a sense of honor, discipline, and respect for service members past and present. The Marine Corps Marathon began in 1976, founded by Colonel Jim Fowler as a way to build goodwill between the military and civilians after the Vietnam War. The goal was simple: to bring people together through endurance and perseverance. I can say that word, right? Perseverance. Perseverance. Marine values that resonate far beyond the battlefield. Over the decades, it's grown into one of the largest marathons in the United States. And yes, my friends, today it's one of the 3 top in the entire United States, drawing runners. Get this. Are you ready for this? Drawing runners from over 50 states and over 60 countries. That's right, over 60 countries. And there is no prize. And remembers? No prize, but they still get to wear this Marine necklace that says, "I crossed the finish line." Such pride accompanies that, and every single runner of these almost 40,000 runners shake the hand of a Marine when they cross that line. Wow. This year, the Marine Corps Marathon celebrated its 50th running. Over 35,000 runners, some reports up to 40,000, joined the field this year. Everyone here runs for personal achievement, charity, remembrance, or pride, not for profit. That's why it's affectionately called the People's Marathon. The men's champion this year, Kyle King, finishing in 2 hours, 18 minutes, 51 seconds. The women's champion, Teresa Barrett, crossing the line in 2 hours, 34 minutes, 8 seconds. Wow. Still, the story of 2025 isn't about records. It's about milestones. Every runner today can proudly say, "I ran the 50th Marine Corps Marathon." Now, you might have seen some hand cyclists, some wheelchair racers. All of these are athletes on the course. Marines cheering them on, the whole crowd cheering them on. The Marine Corps Marathon is also a beacon of inclusivity. Look at this. Love them. Each year it welcomes wheelchair and hand cycle athletes along with wounded warriors and adaptive participants. You've seen a few here already. The determination of these athletes is nothing short of heroic. Some compete using hand cycles powered entirely by arm strength. And you can see some of these people, the arm strength is in pain, just like the legs are in pain. Others propel racing chairs using every source of upper body endurance. They face the same 26.2-mile course, the same hills, the same finish line. Their stories embody the true Marine Corps motto: Semper Fidelis, always faithful. I want to tell you about a few facts you might not know. The first Marine Corps Marathon in 1976 had just 1,175 finishers. Today, it's more than 35,000. The men's record, 2 hours, 14 minutes, 1 second by Jeff Scuffins in 87 still stands today. In 1989, Bob Whelan, a Vietnam medic who lost both legs, completed the marathon on his hands in 79 hours and 57 minutes. The Challenge Cup, introduced in 1978, pits the U.S. Marines against the British Royal Navy and Royal Marines in friendly competition. There's also a Marine Corps 17.75K named for the year 1775 when the Corps was founded. Finishers of that race earn guaranteed entry into the full marathon. And unlike many major marathons, the MCM offers no prize purse. It's about honor, not money. Whether you're a runner, a supporter, or simply watching from home, the Marine Corps Marathon teaches us something profound. That greatness isn't about beating others. It's about conquering yourself. It's about getting up before dawn, lacing your shoes, and pushing past the voice that says, I can't. Every runner here has a story. The veteran running in memory of a fallen comrade. The mom proving to her kids that it is never too late. The first-time runner who doubted they could finish until they did. So, as the sun sets over Arlington and the final runners cross the finish, that finish line is near the Marine Corps War Memorial. Remember, this isn't just a race. It's a reflection of everything the Marine Corps stands for: honor, courage, and commitment. It's also a reflection of who we can be when we believe in ourselves and each other. To the runners, volunteers, Marines, and families who made the 50th Marine Corps Marathon unforgettable, congratulations. Thank you, and congratulations. You've shown that courage isn't measured in miles. It's measured in the will to take that next step. Semper Fi, my friends, and we'll see you at mile 26.2.